On the other side of town. You be getting that shit wrong. So the point I'm trying to make here is that when they did that, that means that this thing here is on the cusp.
Right.
But it's about us. And so the only enemy they have had was us. So that knowing that we the aliens, that's when the UN comes in and says we need to look out for the aliens, and instead it's going to be hostile. And Stephen Hawkins. Yeah, this sister had her hand up, didn't you?
Yes. Okay. What can we do about the chemtrail situation?
Oh.
I mean, is it affecting our body?
Yeah, you gotta wear a hat. Is the first thing. Is the first thing you gotta wear a hat, and also you gotta burn eucalyptus oil. So you know you get the tea candle, and you get the little dish to go up under it.
Right.
But eucalyptus oil is the stuff that gets all that off of you, because it's mostly based on the inhaling. So you gotta burn the eucalyptus.
Right?
Yeah. It's all kind of stuff. It's all kind of chemicals. So you gotta burn the eucalyptus oil.
In the house.
Yeah, and if you don't wear a hat, keep your hair washed because it enters through the hair. You see what I'm saying? And also, it also is activated by fluoride. So no fluoride toothpaste and no sink water.
Okay, right. You get like a eucalyptus oil also wash your hair with? Or make one up?
Well, I guess you could put I guess you could put something like that on it.
Yeah.
You see a little bit, so that's what does that.
Yeah, are you familiar with the works of Professor Gabriel Ibo? If you are.
Yeah. What I want to say about Gabriel Ibo is he's the guy that did he ever get a Nobel Prize?
They ain't gonna give it. No, they're not giving him that.
Right, yeah. And the reason why they wouldn't is because they don't want to bring attention to that. The problem here is, the key here is to stay on top, is you got to have your completely foe, your enemy, always has to be perceived a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Now, because the Ibo thing will bring attention to something else. The #1 academic on the planet is the Nigerians. They are kicking ass at Harvard, Dartmouth, Cambridge. What's the other one in England? Oxford. They just level the playing field, but they still want you to think it's the Japanese, and they've been gone. It's the Nigerians.
Running marathons.
It's the Nigerian. I'm talking about in academia. I ain't talking about no sports shit. I'm talking academia here. We're talking. That's what they're ruled by. Not no God. They know that you can jump over the damn moon. About that. They know that. But don't we do physical? I'm talking about the #1 shit that rules the planet is the damn mind.
Yeah.
And they've been giving that to the Jews with Einstein. We talking some other high shit to some motherfucker running a basketball and shit. Even they told you in the movie Superman, they said you got something special, but it ain't a running goddamn touchdown. They were talking about black people. Superman won 1978. Glenn Ford told, I don't know what it is, you got something spirit, but it ain't for running no goddamn touchdowns. That shit is over. Fuck an athlete. They talking about academia, and they have had Einstein as the #1 don, and that's what they call the gods in their level. Now this Dr. Ibo has done took his shit to the next level.
That's right.
You see. And they can't give that to black people. So even with it, so if you notice, most of the things when they did have it on TV was locally. They never did anything with him nationally, or more people would know about it.
Right.
But the thing about it here is the #1 academicians on the planet is the Nigerians. They killing them all over the world. You know that's some shit. These motherfuckers are the biggest thugs on the planet.
Con artists.
And the damn most brilliant. Now that's a hell of a mix. But then again, on the other hand, that's what makes you brilliant. You gotta play both sides. So them niggas will rip your ass off.
But they give it to Barack Obama the Nobel Prize.
Huh?
But why they gave it to Barack Obama?
When in science,
Right.
they give you the Nobel Prize and
Peace.
and all that. But not
Martin
science.
Luther King got that
Right.
damn near 50 years ago. It's in science, you see what I'm saying? And this man here is done, he was saying that hell, not only did he create science for a new dimension, he said that with his unified field theory, you can take all of the equations that was wrong for the past 100 years and apply his shit to it and it'll make them work.
That is correct.
See what I'm saying?
That, all
He
of the
talk-
stuff for NASA he builds.
And not only that, he's talking about time travel.
Yeah.
Right.
You see. But they can't break that because his African way of saying it is this thing is given by God. So the arrogant shit gotta go. You see, you can't come up and say I'm this arrogant thing and I don't even believe in God. Because and in so many words, what he's trying to say here is this thing is coming through spirit.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So he's giving you the translation where everybody understands. He said inspired by God, but he's talking about this thing is coming through spirit.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we talk about a man that basically has broke all aspects of the mysteries of science to the point whereas he's talking about taking bad equations and equation that was wrong for years and add the unified field theory and making the equations work. You see what I'm saying? So
Smoke.
they can't do that because it's a battle for the minds. Now, can you imagine? Look what happened with golf with Tiger Woods, and black people started buying golf clubs, and cheap children started playing golf. Now, what about if you say there's a black man that's the top scientist on the planet? Then you got black people being inspired and going into science because the key to keep you out of it is to make you think you can't do it. And we were the inventors of the shit. So now that means if you saying a person going into science, it would be no different than somebody going into hip hop. He'll do it outside of the damn classroom because he has been told he can do it. He can might break some equations before he go to the first damn grade because we are expected to do that. You see. So that's why they gotta play him down on that particular level. You see, play him down on that particular level. And if he don't have the complexion for the protection. If he was a light-skinned boy,
Whoa.
they might say it because they might
yellow
say
here get to see God, right?
they might get to see God. Only the yellow shall see God. But if he was a light-skinned guy, they might get to say, well, when it all come down, well, he does have some of us in him.
Right.
And maybe that's the genius part.
And he's carving.
So they make sure they got the prototypical Africoid. So won't be no mistake in this shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Won't be no mistake in this thing. Okay.
How many of y'all enjoyed Sunday school today? Off the chain. I want y'all to give up some peace and give this brother a big old hand. Brother Bobby Hemmitt. Give it up. All right. Give it up for the brother. All right. Don't forget, get on the email list. We got a lot of
Good idea. Yeah. Dollars. Yeah.
We left the Ganesha one at the house.
Man, that was a good one, man. Bobby did it.
Additional income and prosperity. Anything else?